It's
the left one.
She's not smiling.
No, there's no way.
It's the left one.
You're lying to me.
No.
This is a prank.
No.
Where are the cameras?
Cameras are there. There.
Bah, bah, bah. What'd you do to your finger? How'd you cut it?
Twice.
Twice?
He cut it today too.
Ooh.
Same. Yeah. This one was. I'm scared to look at. This
Hey, we ain't giving you no more knives.
I put a Band-Aid around this, and I was like, I'm gonna leave it for 2 days.
I'll be honest. I've kind of cut my finger like the exact same spot a few times because I have like a razor, and so I twist it off to get the actual the blade off.
Okay.
And dude, it gets stuck every time.
Catches and goes.
Yeah. I about lost my finger, dude. I was bleeding for like 3 hours. I was like, maybe I go to the hospital. Maybe I don't.
You're like, split second. Was that my bone or was that just skin?
Oh, dude, it's scary. I don't like it.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with knives.
I know.
I just have to deal with children slapping me across the face.
Children's emotions can sometimes feel like knives.
Dude, one of my coworkers got slapped the other day, and it was like a slap. Like really? It was heard around the world. She got slapped, and I looked over and I was like, and she looked at me. She was like, I was like, she just slap you?
Like echoes
it
down
was
the
like the
Girl,
perfect slap sound. I was like, she was like, she just slapped me.
It's like someone chopping logs in the
backyard. Oh man,
Wow.
That is nuts, dude. Kids are insane.
They're crazy. They're so gross too.
Absolutely
nasty. Like you probably get so sick like out of school. Teachers are
the first I don't know, month.
I dread it.
A couple weeks I was there. I was so sick. I just went in at the worst time. Everyone was dropping like flies, and I was like, okay.
Today we're gonna be doing something a little unique. I kind of had this put together a while ago because I wanted to do some Mandela effects amongst us, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing today Mandela effects by the boys, for the boys, and cherish. I gotta cross that out.
Hey, no, I'm one of the boys. Yo, I'm one of the boys. Honorary member right here.
You are permanent member. Yeah, we are down a couple of people. Some people are sick, some people are in school, so it's gonna be the three of us holding down the fort tonight.
Yeah.
So first off, let's do a history lesson on apartheid. So back in the past, around 1950, 1990, South Africa was struggling with racial segregation and discrimination. So this was enforced by the South African government. An example of this is there were white schools, black schools, white bathrooms, black bathrooms.
Black and white. Yep.
Yeah, so this is pretty common in American history as well. Fairly common. But in South Africa, that was a huge norm, and that didn't go away, I think, until about 1970. So today, we are going to talk a little bit about Nelson Mandela, where the Mandela effects come from. So let's figure out who was Nelson Mandela. Okay, so first off, he was an anti-apartheid revolutionary and political leader. In 1962, he was imprisoned for 27 years for kind of fighting against apartheid. He was saying, no, like let's come together. Like we shouldn't have white school, black school. We should have everybody segregated together and mixed together.
Apartheid is another word for
segregation.
Just for those that don't know.
That's right. That's
Thank
right.
you. I didn't know. So
yeah.
Appreciate it.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
He was like, Yep.
Yep.
That word.
That's the word. He was later freed, and he did become the president of South Africa later on. Big reason for why he's famous is he is largely recognized for his role in ending apartheid. Or segregation. So what is the Mandela effect? Back then, a lot of people have the collective memory that Nelson Mandela died in prison. So a lot of people remember him dying when he was arrested, when he was in prison. So during those 27 years, was it 27 years? Yeah, 27 years. They remember that he died in prison, and that's what they remember him for. But that's not true because he was released and he died in 2013. So a lot of people attribute the Mandela effect as a phenomenon due to the fallibility of human memory and the susceptibility of individuals to remember misinformation.
I see.
It's a pretty common thing where a lot of people remember something a certain way. A lot of people remember it a different way. And then people get conflicted, confused on, well, what's the truth? What actually happened?
Right. He was 90. Oh, my math. 95?
95. Wow. Yeah, that's right. He lived to a ripe old age. That's what I'm saying.
That's good for him. Okay.
I would love to live to 95.
What prison was he?
I do not know, but we can find out. So it's in Cape Town in South Africa, and it was Robben Island Prison. So he was there from 1964 to 1982.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like 27 years, but we're gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't know where that 27 came from. Well, yeah, won't even worry about that. Not at all.
I love it. That's also the Mandela effect.
No,
right?
no, literally.
We're already seeing it.
There it is.
On cue.
On cue.
Perfect timing.
So tonight, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna give a couple more examples of some more common Mandela effects, and so put out an Instagram poll. Had some people give us a couple of Mandela effects. So we'll kind of shout them out as we go through these. But there are a couple, and basically the way this is gonna work, we're gonna have the two images here, and I'm gonna ask you guys which one's the correct one.
Absolutely.
So we've got a couple of them. We've got a couple to go through. So I want to know, is it going to be this left Jiffy or is it going to be this right one Jiff?
Like, okay.
That's what I want to know.
So we're talking just about that tag, right? So like that left tag is on the peanut butter bar or the peanut butter jar.
So is that left tag what shows up on your peanut butter, or is it the right one?
So it's like if I just look at this, because like I know my brain isn't perfect. If I just look at this, it's already the one on the right. Like I'm thinking it's the right.
So the right is the one I thought of.
Okay.
But for some reason, I remember it as Jiffy.
Yeah. Do you ever remember seeing Jiffy all across the thing?
But I know
then at some point they switched it.
The right one is the right one. But for some reason, I remember the peanut butter being Jiffy.
I don't remember Jiffy.
I do.
Well, maybe I don't. You do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's crazy because I remember Jiffy as well. Wow. I remember like Jiffy, like peanut butter.
Yeah. It was
called
like,
Jif. This is the number one peanut butter.
When they talked about peanut butter, it was Jiffy peanut butter.
Yeah.
But they never changed. It was always Jif? It was never changed?
It was always Jif.
Always
it has
Jif.
never been Jiffy.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that they changed the name. No, they didn't change the name.
No, they didn't even rebrand or anything. It's always been Jif.
Okay.
Which is so nuts because I vividly remember like a Jiffy peanut butter jar in my cupboard.
That's wild. Yeah, that's cool. If I think about it, I can, you can
even start to picture it.
I can make the image.
Yeah, once you see that, that's what you're going to start to think about.
Absolutely.
That's the crazy thing is like you see one wrong thing and that's all you think about for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if you would have had that GIF not on a peanut butter jar, I probably would have said Jiffy.
I thought about doing that. I was like, maybe I should just Photoshop this onto this one. I was like, nah, that's too much work. Too much work.
I love it. All right, next.
All right, let's get it. Which one is it? Left or right? Looney Tunes or that right one? Looney Tunes.
I thought it was always
I thought it was T-O-O.
Yeah.
T-O-O-N-S?
That's what I always thought it was. But now
that makes sense though, because like
makes
cartoons.
Cartoons.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's T-U-N-A. What is it?
Oh.
It's T-U-N-E-S.
I actually didn't know that one.
Isn't that a crazy one? Yeah.
No. You're like, I need to fact check this real fast.
Well, maybe it's because it was cartoons. So my brain's always like, well, tunes, same thing.
Yeah. No, I remember it explicitly as that right one is Looney Tunes.
Especially because the Looney has the two O's. So it kind of makes sense because the double O's like go together.
Yeah. It's a good like matching pattern.
It makes more sense.
But when I looked it up, the reason why it's that left one, why it's the tunes, is because in a lot of the Looney Tunes, they're singing tunes. They're doing a bunch of little like random.
That also makes sense. Okay.
For lack of better words, Looney Tunes.
And I might be a little loony just saying this, but like when I see that thing around Bugs Bunny, it kind of reminds me of a record player.
It does.
Yeah.
So,
I can kind of. It's probably not a record player, but my brain.
It does look like a vinyl or something.
Yeah, now that you said that, I could definitely see the one on the left being the accurate one.
Because it's like
yeah. Once you make that connection in your brain, you're like, okay, I get it. Now it makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, this was my favorite.
Oh gosh,
Berenstain.
I've been through this.
Yeah, is it the Berenstein Bears or the Berenstain Bears?
So I think I always pronounced it Berenstain Bears growing up.
I always
thought it was
pronounced
an
it
A.
Berenstain.
I've seen this. I was like,
I feel like I've always pronounced it Berenstein.
You are just opposite.
Yeah.
is it it's A-I-N, right?
Is it A-I-N?
It's A-I-N.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Right. We're in a different universe.
We experienced an NPC moment. He's safe this time.
He's main character.
No, time out. Let me to make just. I remember as a kid, I read that name and I was like, Stain. And I thought it was funny. No offense to Berenstain if it's a name or whatever, but I thought it was funny. It's like, who puts Stain in their last name? Like, it's
why would you do that?
A weird taste in a name. Berenstain Bears. That's the only reason I remember that. It's because Stain.
That's so interesting. This is like a side thing. There was a movie I saw called Killers of the Flower Moon, and one of the actors, I like the way that like he portrayed himself like on screen and stuff like that. So I looked up all the actors later so I could do a review. His name is Louis Cancel Me.
Oh my!
That's like the most unfortunate last name I've ever heard of.
Especially for like a public figure.
Yeah.
Like
It's got like one of those apostrophe things over the E or whatever, so it's fancy.
Dude, anytime he shows up in a movie,
it's actually pronounced differently.
Yeah.
It looks like it's some sort of like Italian name, but that's so unfortunate.
Yeah,
that is
that's
unfortunate.
tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
But no, going back to Berenstain Bears, I don't ever remember calling it the Berenstain Bears.
Me neither. I always called it the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah. I am like
I don't know why,
110% sure it's Berenstain.
Berenstain makes more sense to me.
It does. I feel like that's what I saw on PBS.
Yeah.
I swear it was Berenstain.
And I swear when people said it, they said Berenstain.
Yeah, everybody says it.
Yeah.
Matt, you're the 1% here.
That was weird. That was
You got it right.
Well, I thought it was Steen, so I was like,
Oh, yeah, you got it, dude. It's Stain. That one's blowing my mind.
I feel like I'm losing right now.
Yeah.
Sitting next to him.
hold on. Hold on. I get this.
Hold up. And this
Right.
one was actually, we have a friend online, her name's Sally, and so she's the one that submitted this one. So thank you,
Shout out.
Sally, for submitting
Absolutely.
Curious
Thank
George.
you. Right off the rip,
You know-
like no tail, right?
I don't think he has
Are
a
you
tail.
sure?
I don't know. I read this book to kids all day,
I know
and
he's a
I
monkey,
don't
but I've
remember.
never
Yeah,
seen
he's
a
a
tail.
monkey, though.
I've
I
never seen a
don't
tail.
think
You don't
he has
ever
a
see
tail.
him grab like a banana with his tail, though?
No.
Yes, I've seen that. Yes, I've seen that.
That's why I'm like,
Yes,
what?
I've seen
I
that.
feel like I've seen
Oh
him like,
yeah, I've seen that.
I feel like I've even seen him like hanging upside down with his tail.
I've seen him. Did he not squeeze the banana and it like
Pop out or
popped
something?
up?
I
I'm pretty
swear.
sure I've seen that. But I remember no tail. But I also remember that.
I'm not
now
on
that you
this
talk
one.
about it.
I don't think he has a tail.
Oh, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, he's got no tail.
But I remember. But I
remember
I was
a tail.
there, and then you said you mentioned a tail, and in my head I remember the cartoon. Maybe I just made it in my head. But
No, I remember a tail as well. I could have sworn there was a tail.
why doesn't he have a tail?
I was about to say, why doesn't he have?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Where
He's
is
a
it?
monkey. He
Yeah.
needs a tail.
I
Like-
agree. Maybe it was like an animator decision. Maybe
I
they're like, this
guess.
is too
maybe
much
they
to do.
just
in tail.
maybe they just didn't want to animate it.
Monkey lesson. Is there any monkeys that don't have a tail, or they have like a bush, like a
little like stub,
Like
a
one of
little
the
nub?
dogs.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
tails chopped.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's find
So
out.
I personally thought that all primates had tails.
Do gorillas have tails?
A Barbary macaw or macaque
It doesn't.
that doesn't have a tail. Let me look that one up. But yeah, like gorillas don't have tails. Now that I think about it.
I never thought about that. I always thought they had tails.
But they have like a little, like it's like
Yeah.
a pit bull.
So these ones don't have tails. These are the
He
Barbaries.
looks like
They
a
don't have
grumpy
tails.
old man.
He does.
He also looks like some
That
kung
looks like
fu.
a gorilla. He does.
No, I don't know why. Some of those
I'm pretty sure they are
monkeys-
found in like the hot springs, like in Asia. I think in
Oh,
China.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No, gorillas. I don't think
like a
have
little,
tails.
Like, nub thing, like a little.
Yeah. Let me look at. I'm trying to like find a clear
Maybe
pic.
they don't, because
I don't know. I've never looked at a gorilla butt. so
I know
I don't know.
baboons do not.
They do not.
Oh,
They don't
There's
have
nothing.
tails.
Look at those cheeks.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
He's all cheeked up.
Bro been hitting the chip. He got the
Cheeked up
cake.
on a Tuesday night.
Yeah. No, for real. The one thing that like kind of gave me doubt with Curious George is like in Dragon Ball, the Saiyans, they have
Yes,
tails.
They do.
At least at the start, but then their tails get cut off and then they don't have tails ever again. And so I was thinking maybe Curious George also got his tail cut off. I don't know.
He chose a more passive life.
Yeah.
Entertaining kids.
Honestly. Yeah. Oh, what was his friend's name?
Who?
Steve? Like the guy in the yellow? I can't
Oh,
remember.
I don't think he has a name.
No?
I think
Man in
it's
Yellow?
literally
It's the
just the
man in
guy,
yellow.
the man in the
I
yellow
saw
hat.
this.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I literally don't think he has a name.
I saw that online and I was like, that's garbage or something.
I was
so
like,
I was searching
why-
ever first name. I couldn't find it.
Why didn't they give him a name?
He's
The
literally
man
just the man with
in
the yellow hat. That's so
his
nuts.
name. I want to see it on his birth certificate.
That might be another Mandela effect. I remember him having a name like Steve or something.
So like, closed captions on
Yeah.
news and stuff like that. I wonder if it's like the man in the yellow hat, and then
yeah.
semicolon and then what he says.
Well, in the books, they just say the man in the yellow hat.
Oh, geez.
That's what they call him
crazy.
in the books.
Life is so weird.
So I remember like another Mandela effect. I remember he had a name. I thought he had a name growing up.
Yeah. I thought it was like Joe,
Maybe
I thought
Steve.
when you said Steve, I was like, absolutely. But
Yeah.
most kids' cartoons had someone named Steve.
That's true.
Maybe that's what it was. Blues Clues, and
Blue's
that's what we're
Clues
thinking
has
about.
Blue's Clues, yeah.
I know.
There's probably some Mandela. I know there's theories for sure. I've heard some on that, but I don't know anything off the top of my head. We'll have to look into those.
Wow.
All right, which one is it here?
Yo.
Febreze on the left or Febreze on the right?
I'm going with 2 E's. Something
100.
tells me it's 1 E.
Oh,
But I'm going with 2. Just
it's
because
a 2. I specifically remember having a bottle in my grandma's basement. It said Febreze, and it had 2, and it looked just like the one on the left.
No, I remember
right.
something like this as well.
I'm gonna freak out. I think it's 1 E though.
I feel like that's not
In
even-
my head, it is 2 E's, but in reality,
no way.
it's 1 E, which looks so ugly.
It looks so bad.
It looks so bad.
It's not even an English word. Febreeze. I was like,
Maybe it's not English. Maybe that's why it looks weird.
yeah, like
That could be it.
I don't know.
No, honestly, if I was Febreze, I'd be rebranding and I'd be
2
doing the 2
E's.
E's.
Well, because breeze,
Yeah.
like the breeze is
Yes.
the window, like it's fresh.
Rolling,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
It just looks so much more natural.
It just looks. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
so
the
that one
heck?
is crazy. And I think I have a bottle in my car. And I know when I go and grab it, it's going to have 1 E. But in my
In your
head,
head,
it's
it
got
has
2.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
The heck.
Oh, this is a fun one.
Skechers.
Is it Skechers on the left with that T or Skechers on the right?
100% has.
It has to be the right.
The right? What? What?
What?
I don't remember there being a T.
I remember. I know that.
That's what I'm saying. I remember a T.
What the heck?
Is it not with a T?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
I'm freaking out,
The
guys.
suspense. I love how you were both like 100% the left, 100% the right. Complete opposites.
It doesn't have a T. Yes. He
That's
has
a
left the building.
crazy one because I 110% agree with Matt. I remember there being a T on my shoes.
What?
I don't remember there ever being no T, which is the craziest thing ever.
My grandma always and my mom always had Skechers. Like
Really.
the only shoes they wore
The
were
shape
Skechers.
ups.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll drive to Walmart right now and go get a box and show you guys a T.
And it
I
won't
was
have
I'll
a
thinking
T.
show
about
you a
that.
T. No,
It won't have a T. It won't have one.
I can't even wrap my mind around that.
No,
that-
that's. It doesn't even look right. Is
that an English word?
Yeah.
It does look weird. It does look
It
weird.
looks horrible.
You have to have T before
Now that
CH.
I'm seeing it with the T,
Stretch.
Yeah.
the other one does look weird, but I remember it
Sketch.
being the other one.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Wretch.
Wretch.
He's still
Fetch.
going.
Like what?
Oh,
Okay.
keep going. Keep rapping.
Yeah.
Keep cooking.
Let him cook.
Keep cooking.
Oh
Gosh. Ooh, here's a good one. Fruit Loops.
It's got. I remember. Okay, I'm scared now.
I know, right?
I remember at the top of my head all the O's. All the O's.
With the
The
fruits.
I'm talking fruit.
Fruit Loops?
OOT loop. OO.
I think I'm with you. I don't remember this one as much.
Are you sure about that? You've been doing pretty good anytime you go against it.
No,
Seems tasty.
but I think it is. I think it's Fruit Loops, but I remember the double O's.
It's the double O's.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's double O's.
Yo.
And double O's even looks like 10 times better because they have the actual cereal there for the O's.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this one I completely remember is like Fruit Loops with the O's. I don't remember UI like as in fruit.
Yeah,
It looks
neither.
ugly too.
It looks so bad.
It looks horrible. Okay, here's one. Does he have the Monopoly guy? Does he have a monocle or no monocle?
I know this one.
So I know this one. I'll be honest, but I'm also gonna be honest. On top of that honesty, I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure I chose one hard, and I was like, he had a monocle. I think everybody could agree he has a monocle. Is he?
I think he's got a
banker,
monocle.
Is he not?
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
like-
him having a monocle.
That's what I remember
But-
too. It's no
Like
monocle.
yeah, but it's no monocle.
That's the crazy thing.
I knew
Yeah,
that one.
That one's still.
Because that one, I think about that one sometimes, and I'm like, there's no way he didn't have
Yeah,
a
like,
monocle.
where'd the monocle go?
All right, time out. So like, I'm thinking like, is there a card in Monopoly that's like a special card, and he's like looking at something? I swear I've seen this guy.
There has to be
No,
something.
I'll show you why though. Why? It's freaking Mr. Peanut. Everybody remembers the top hat and the monocle.
Okay. Okay. I can
And that's
get on
where
that.
everybody gets it
I
from.
can get with that.
Everybody gets it
Okay.
from Mr. Peanut. That's why everybody like sees the Monopoly guy and they're like, he's got a monocle. But yeah, no monocle. Like if you look at all the board games, no monocle. Bro, Mr. Peanut's messing everything up right there.
Why- yeah, for real. Why are you running so fast too,
Bro, he's
Where is he
zooming.
Dude, he has business.
Yeah.
Places
He got
to
the
be.
bag.
Or he's running away because he just robbed the bank.
It could be that too. There's probably some sort of theory.
How
on
did
that.
he get so rich? How did he get so
Who
rich?
is this guy?
I need to know.
Theory: Monopoly man running away because he stole from the bank. Gosh.
What's his backstory? Oh,
Okay, this one was also suggested by our friend Sally, so thank you.
Shout out.
Pikachu. Yeah,
Coming through.
Pikachu here. Which one's the correct one? The left one or the right one?
Okay, so it's the left. I'm a Pokemon fan. And if I'm wrong on this,
Dude, they're gonna come for you in the comments
like pretty sure it's left. But the reason why I think it's the right is because I think it's Pichu that has, or maybe his evolution that has a black tip on the tail.
a black tip on the tail.
I
Pichu.
remember a Pokemon with a black tip.
Maybe
But
that's
for some
why.
reason, I
I
remember
also
it being
know-
Pikachu, but
I'm gonna keep nerding out.
I didn't watch it.
Female
as a
and
kid.
male have different tails.
Yeah, one has a
Do
heart.
they? Oh, you're right.
The female one has a
on
heart.
the tip.
Yeah.
I'm
hers is
not a
heart.
Pokemon nerd, but that's the only Pokemon fact I know.
You know what? That's all you need to know.
That is all you need to know. Okay, so you guys are right. It is the one on the
Okay.
left. That is the original design.
I do remember that
Yeah.
black tip looks oddly
So
familiar.
Yeah.
that black tip, to me, the black tip looks so much better than
No, I
the
agree.
left
I
one.
like the black
Because it
tip.
matches the
yeah.
ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it. I
it just
hear
feels
you.
like a
Kinda pulls it all
solid
together.
contrast to everything. And you're right. I looked it up. Pichu does have the black.
tail.
Yeah, they've got the black on their
Okay.
tail.
That's why. Okay. And it's even got like a
little black.
where
Yeah.
did that go? I don't
Yeah. Where did that go?
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, right one looks correct, but I'm not a Pokemon fan, so
Yeah.
let me preface that. I never played no Pokemon red, green, blue, diamond, orange, black, whatever. I don't know nothing about Pokemon. I know his name is Ash and Pikachu. That's it.
And he catches them all. Right?
Gotta catch them all. That's all I know.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no, it's
this is
right.
my favorite candy.
No, it's
Yeah.
got the hyphen.
These are so good. I love
It
them.
doesn't have the hyphen.
I agree. They're my favorite chocolate.
No,
I think it's got the hyphen.
I don't think so.
I think it's got the hyphen too.
I'm gonna stay with my.
You're gonna stay with
I don't
yours?
think it does.
I can see both, but I'm pretty sure it's got the hyphen.
The hyphen just looks weird to me, dude. I still like. I had that
There's
candy
no
all the
hyphen.
time growing up.
There's no hyphen.
My grandma would go out and like buy like
What?
stacks of KitKats.
I like Kit Kats. I feel like
They're so
I've
good.
betrayed
They're so good,
Kit Kat.
but yeah, it doesn't have a hyphen.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's like, it's so interesting because like, if you think it's got a hyphen, then it looks good. But if you think it doesn't have a hyphen, and you look at it and you're like, oh, it looks
so
horrible.
bad.
Break me off a piece of that.
KitKat bar. It looks so bad.
Yeah.
The hyphen makes me uncomfy.
Really?
It just
It looks so like out of place,
Yeah,
I
it
guess.
does
Like
kinda
so
overlap
blocky.
that
It just looks like
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
put a
yeah.
sticker.
Yeah, yeah.
And was
Yeah.
like, oh, I forgot the hyphen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that left one, thankfully.
Yeah, I'm glad
No,
it's that
no
one.
NPC moments here. Well, maybe,
me.
maybe Matt a little
I got
bit.
NPC. It's Justin.
All right.
Oh,
Here's a crazy one. So this one was suggested by our friend Taya. So thank you.
thank you, Taya.
Fruit of the Loom.
It has it.
Does it have the
I
cornucopia or
remember
does it
it
not
having-
have the cornucopia?
A cornucopia. I remember it having a cornucopia.
So I personally, this is some random weird fact that's boring. I like those Renaissance pictures where people painted fruits with a basket. I like fruit painted with a basket. So when I see that, it looks normal, but I think it's because I like those paintings. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have it. I wore
Yeah.
them all the time. I
Yeah.
just don't remember it.
I used to wear them all the time too. Yeah, because my mom would buy me like the undershirts, and so
Yeah,
I'd always wear those
yeah.
like white undershirts. And I remember the cornucopia.
Really?
Yeah. Wait,
do
did you
too.
say yes to cornucopia?
I think.
Okay.
I remember there being a cornucopia,
There's
but
no
I know there
cornucopia.
isn't.
There's no cornucopia. The crazy thing about this one really blows my mind because the company came out and said, we've never, ever had a cornucopia, is what the company said. They're like, yeah, we know
What?
you guys think we had it. We didn't have it. But then
Where did that come?
there was,
They
Okay.
troll. Keep going.
no, there was a lady on TikTok who's like, I swear there's a cornucopia. Like, you can't fool me. Like, I don't care what you say as a company. You're not going to lie to me.
She was driven to.
No, she was
She
driven,
went to the
dude.
moon? Yeah, I
She
love
went to her closet and she found
See?
a Fruit of the Loom
I
with the
knew it!
cornucopia. That's why I'm
I
so confused. The company came out and said,
Why
no,
are they
we've
hiding
never
the
had
cornucopia?
that. And then this lady pulls out a cornucopia.
I knew.
Go back to the.
I knew
Isn't that
there was
nuts?
one.
So the fruit looks the exact same. The only difference is
There's a
there's
cornucopia.
a cornucopia. So now I don't even know what's reality anymore.
What is happening?
What the
That's
heck?
weird. That's weird because it's got all the.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know someone actually had proof that there was a cornucopia.
Yeah, that's why I'm so
for me with
confused.
Mandela Effects, what's kind of bends my brain is when somebody does that. They're like,
Yeah.
but what about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the Berenstein Bears, there was like 2 books that someone showed, and then people,
And one had an
interesting.
E and one had an
it and one
A.
had an
I'm
A.
pretty sure I've seen
that.
that.
No way. Let me
Yeah.
look that up. That's
So,
crazy.
when
I think
see
I've
stuff
seen
like
that.
I'm like, what is going
Unless
on?
that's another Mandela effect, and my brain thinks I saw that. But if you think you saw it too, then
I've seen it. I've seen the book side by side, and I'm like, how does that even?
Gosh, dude, I'm looking at all the books right now. They all say Berenstain. There's a Simpsons thing where they say Berenstein. Maybe that's where it came from. Oh, okay. Here's one about the Berenstain Bears. Okay, so it was a VHS tape.
that's probably what it was.
Yeah, so it's like there's
I think it
one
was
right
a-
above it that says
Oh.
Berenstain, and then the one
Yes.
below it says the Berenstein.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what
But
I
you
was
know what that
thinking
could be though? That could be
Like
the
a typo?
publishing company
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like
absolute typo.
they're like, I think it's Berenstein.
Yeah.
Let's mess around with the public. Let's confuse them.
All it takes
That's
is a typo.
that's some ice cold kind of move right there.
Absolutely.
of. They're like,
Ice be like,
I'm
"Let's
gonna
give
have a
him a
little
hard
fun
time."
today.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking it is.
This job is boring.
Woke up feeling dangerous.
Yeah. Which I think if I remember correctly, like this Fruit of the Loom video, I think a lot of people were theorizing that this is all like a trick like by the government to see what they can trick us on, to see how far they can pull our leg, and then to see like
Oh.
what other like real life facts they could eventually like
Yeah.
make us forget.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe
One
that,
little
man,
bend
dude.
at a time. Right?
Yeah. I don't believe that one. It could be true. I don't think so though.
Oh,
Oh, here's a good one. Is it Cheez-It or Cheez-Itz?
it has to be It's. Cheez-Itz.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, Cheez-Itz.
I'm pretty sure it's the one on the left, but I remember hearing Cheez-Its. I called it Cheez-Its growing up.
Yeah.
Let me get some
Yeah.
I think
Cheez-Its.
everyone called it Cheez-Its.
Can I have
Yeah.
a Cheez-It? Like,
That makes no sense because
Want
that's
one?
like a singular. Yeah, yeah.
it's Cheez-It, yeah.
It's
Oh,
Cheez-It.
Yeah.
There's
Dude,
no
it's crazy
way.
because I bought a bunch of snacks a while ago just for like people that were going to be coming on the podcast. I already ate all of them. Sorry, Cherish. There's no more.
Oh, come on.
But I had some Cheez-Its. And when I saw this, I went and looked at the box. No Z. It's just the
Oh.
Cheez-It.
What the heck?
What do you call a flock of Cheez-Its? A Cheez-It.
That's what I want to know.
It's like,
It's the moose, meese,
like geese.
goose, geese.
Yeah. Exactly. Choose it.
Choose it. For real though.
Oh.
Here's a good
C-3PO.
one. Some Star Wars stuff right here. Some Star Wars lore. C-3PO. Was he all gold or did he have a silver leg?
Oh my gosh. I remember him being all gold.
Yeah.
I'll start. I remember him being all gold.
all gold. In the Phantom Menace, he was all wires. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
He was all
And
wires.
then
He was a little
turned
silver
into
there.
Chrome.
Yeah, chrome.
silver,
Yeah.
And then eventually
Eventually all gold.
But I remember him being full gold. In fact, the video games have him full gold.
You're right. Like Lego, like
Yeah.
all of it. He's always full gold.
So tell me he's the other one. And I will.
If you insist.
Oh, there's no
literally
way.
no way.
There is. It's crazy, dude.
What?
No, the scene I'm thinking of, sorry, is when he's getting lifted up by the Ewoks in the trees, and I'm looking.
He's all gold.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but maybe he's just all shiny. I don't remember him being.
That's what it is. Because like even if you look at him like on Tatooine, he's obviously like all shiny because the sun's like hitting on him, and so he looks like he's all gold. But if you look closer at his leg is silver.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What?
Isn't that
It's
nuts?
very subtle though.
It's so subtle. You probably wouldn't even
so I
notice.
think like watching the movie, you're not paying attention to
Yeah.
that his leg.
Your mind will
And most
register
of
it
the
as
time
all
they've got bodies from the waist up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most
that's what
of the
it
scenes,
is.
especially in the 5, 6, or 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, this one's a little weird. This one's crazy to me.
The heck.
The thing that almost makes it like hard to tell too is like outside of C-3PO, there is like that silver droid that looks identical in episode
Yes.
5. So it makes you like stop to think for a second.
Yeah.
His name is.
I don't remember the name.
Oh, I've had it.
Yeah.
It's something. It's got a 4, I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, let's look it up now. Now I have to know.
It's not like a C3. It's like a.
U-3PO.
Is it really 3PO?
Yeah.
Are there 24 3POs?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Did they go to the
Yeah.
alphabet and they were done?
3PO.
They could have.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know what's his name.
Smokey the Bear.
Yeah, Smokey.
Even if it's not, I don't care.
His name is Smokey.
It is. I'm just kidding. What is it? It's not Smokey. He's got Smokey on his hat.
Dude, for real.
Unfair.
All right.
If it's not Smokey, I want to know what they call him.
So Cherish got it right. So it's Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear. Which is such a gotcha. I hate it so much.
Oh.
It's
I
so
said Smokey the
dumb.
Bear.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was Smokey the Bear.
No, I thought it was Smokey the Bear for the longest time too. But
In the commercial, I'm pretty sure
It's
it
not
says
Smokey the Bear?
no.
Does the
They say
commercial
Smokey Bear.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
I'm beyond myself right
Yeah,
now.
dude. They treat it like Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
That's the way they treat it. So it's like Yogi Bear, not Yogi the Bear. Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear.
Yogi the
What the
Bear. I love it.
Yeah.
I like Smokey
But you know
the
what
Bear.
is probably like what does it? I'm sure there are probably some like fire commercials or whatever where like the firefighters are like Smokey the Bear.
Yeah.
Or like even in school, maybe they said
Yeah.
Smokey the Bear.
Right.
But technically it's Smokey Bear.
His legal name.
Legal
Smokey
name.
Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's like a silly kind of gotcha.
Yeah, it's like he
Yeah.
doesn't have a middle name. You know?
That's what it is.
Go
There's
away.
no the.
No way.
All right, here's some more Star Wars for
Oh,
you.
I know what this
What
is.
lines does he say to Luke
So
in episode 5?
for some reason, everybody thinks, and even I think, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
Luke,
Yeah.
I am your
Luke,
father.
I am your father.
But he doesn't say Luke.
Give me your best Darth Vader voice.
I can't do Darth Vader, but
Can you do what's his name?
Give me Yoda.
or, you have to just destroy your voice
You do.
because he's talking through a microphone.
Dude, he's so.
And he
yeah.
also has a naturally deep voice.
He
anyway,
does.
So
No.
there was an effort. He tried and it didn't come out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I can do Sidious.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
You dig yourself into that
Just
one.
cue the video. He goes, use your anger.
Yeah.
I can pull up the video if you want me to.
you could have hit me with the do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
More importantly, can you do the Lego scream when he dies? Yeah.
No, that's not it.
The
But
Lego
I
scream
just
is so
slaughtered
funny.
it. It's like 3 tones higher than that.
It's so high. Same with Yoda's. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those Lego
R2D2
screams
is
are so
wild.
funny. R2D2's is nuts.
I've heard somebody do an R2D2 impression,
Dude.
and I was blown
It's so
away.
impressive when
Blown
people
away.
can do
That's
that.
crazy.
Like, it was like,
It was crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't even want to try.
Yeah, me
can't do
neither.
these. These noises I'm making were made for
Yeah.
Yeah,
technology to make.
Let that do it.
My throat can't do that.
exactly.
Gosh.
No, but it's I am your father.
I think he says, "No, I am your father."
No,
He
I
doesn't say
am your
Luke. He says,
father.
"No, I am your father."
Yeah, because he says, like, Luke says,
No.
liar or something like
No.
that. And he's like, no, I
Yeah.
am your father. But in my head,
What does he
canon,
yell?
he says, Luke, I am
Yeah.
your father. It just sounds so much more iconic.
Yeah,
It
and he's like
does.
saying his name, so he's getting his attention. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like more
like,
powerful
Luke.
than no.
I am your father. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like so direct.
Yeah.
That's why it's like
Or
iconic, I guess. Yeah, it's powerful.
Okay,
Crazy.
that's why. That's weird. Even just looking at it, I still read Luke. I'm like,
Right? I
it
still
just
hear
doesn't.
it.
It's not confusing. Yeah, Darth Vader's a good
Yeah.
guy. Whatever.
It's like in
love
Percy
Anakin.
Jackson when he's like
Stand him.
reading like in Greek or like in English and it translates to Greek. That's like what's happening right now. It's just translated to Luke.
Yeah.
It's like phasing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what you guys are seeing. I
Yeah.
still see
Says
Luke.
Luke.
Look at my eye.
Question here. Did you like the Percy Jackson movies?
I read the books first.
Yeah,
I loved the books, and
Books
I
are so
thought
good.
that the first movie did its best.
that's fair. I love the first movie. Didn't really care for the second one.
Me neither.
Sea of Monsters? No.
Yeah, Isaac hated the movies.
I'll be honest. I don't even know if I've seen it
They're not even.
because I heard it was just
Yeah.
not even.
Mid at best.
Was it
Yeah.
mid? Okay.
Yeah.
I liked the
They're
first.
not the best movies.
I love the first one
I was
so much.
hoping because when you read a book, this could just be me. When you read a book, you have an expectation, at least for certain scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I liked the casino scene that they did. I thought they did that amazing.
The Lady
When
Gaga
you're
poker
watching
face.
it, you almost
Yeah.
you almost
Oh,
feel like
love it.
you're also in a trance watching it. Like,
Yeah.
they did a great job, but I don't. They've released on Disney Plus.
I was
Yeah, a
about
new
to say
series.
I
Yep.
haven't seen it yet, but
I
have
haven't
you?
seen it yet.
Okay.
No.
I was
I guess we got
home alone
homework.
yesterday, and I was like looking
You're
at the
right.
TV, and I saw it, and I was like, "Do I want to start that?" And
Yeah.
then I didn't.
See, I thought about it.
Right,
It's just
right.
like the kids look so much younger.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I wouldn't relate as much
being
anymore because I'm like,
tailored.
oh, okay, it's the little kids now.
So in the books, he's like a teenager.
Yeah.
He's
very
like
young.
12, 11. Like,
Yeah, you're
he's
right
young.
about that.
So
It's been so long since
I
I've read him.
know.
I don't remember.
Wait, you're saying in the books he's
in the
not
books,
a teenager?
No, he is a teenager.
He's like a tween.
Yeah.
Like 15.
He's like middle school.
I always
like
thought
middle
like 15
school.
or 14.
He's like junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 14, like max.
so in the
Something like that. So in the series, he's closer to what his age is in the book.
Yeah.
It's more
the
accurate
one
to
that
the
we
book than
watched,
He just
the
looked
actor
older,
was
yeah.
20 first
Exactly.
off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's probably 16.
I
in
think
the
they were
movie
like
or whatever,
16. Yeah. I think they were like
They all
16,
look
17.
older.
yeah.
Dude,
So
especially
the-
Hermes' son. I can't remember his
Yeah.
name, Luke.
Yeah.
But well, when you
He
do
looks
that,
so much older.
right, when you do that, you can incorporate more romance.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
like if you go younger,
But the Percy Jackson series isn't necessarily a romance
I guess that's true.
thing. So
right.
Was there not romance between him
There's
and...
a little bit.
there's a little bit, but it's
Oh,
not like
okay.
it's not like
Not like in the movie.
like
and-
in your face like
Okay.
romance.
some fans
you know?
really want it, and some fans don't care about it.
Yeah.
because it's
And
I
I
don't
don't
care.
think they go further than just
I liked
like,
it because I
surface
liked
level.
Logan Lerman and I liked Alexandria Daddario. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is cool.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this is a
yeah,
good
yeah,
pairing.
yeah.
I was like, I hope they end up together.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm always rooting for a good love story, but
That's
that
that's
is
what it
not-
was
I don't
in my
think that's
head.
the point of Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe I just love that cast. Maybe that's what it is. Because I
It is
saw
like
the
a
movie
cast.
first and then I read the book. I was like,
Oh, okay.
now that I saw the movie, I want to read the books.
Yeah, the books,
Books
are good.
great.
The books are
The
so
books
good.
are so good.
I love the books. I might have one somewhere in here.
Mm-hmm.
If not, they're in the other room. I have them in my bedroom.
Another Mandela effect. I swear I've seen one in here.
I could have sworn there was a lightning thief in here. Yeah,
Is my name Matt?
what
We're
is
gonna
happening?
go home, and he's gonna be like, "Wait,
Hold on
that
a
was in a
second.
different spot. That said something else."
I swear you had a lightning thief.
Even bigger Mandela effect. I don't even have the book for the lightning thief. I thought I had the book.
Pretty sure I do.
We have all of them
Yeah.
because I bought all of them.
Oh, that's right.
That's so
I
crazy.
swear
have the
I've
whole
seen it
set.
in this room.
That's what I
too.
thought. Maybe it's a movie.
I don't even see the movie.
What is happening right now?
What is happening?
I'm mind boggled right now. I thought I owned that
Me
book.
right now,
I got home. Yeah, dude, literally.
trying to find it.
Now I got extra homework. I gotta watch the Lightning Thief series and I gotta buy the book.
Yeah.
I recommend the book to anyone.
Gosh. All right, let's move on. In Snow White,
Yeah.
there's the evil queen.
Yep.
And then she's got her magic mirror.
Yep.
What were her words that she said to the magic mirror?
My brain says
Mirror, mirror
On
on
the
the
wall.
wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Yeah.
apparently there's no mirror.
Yeah, because like she's there talking to the mirror, and then it starts to
Yeah,
Magic
no,
mirror on
it's-
the wall.
magic
That just
mirror
sounds
on the
so
wall.
weird.
No, and I still
Who's the
refuse
fairest
to
one of
say
all?
That is it. I change history. It's mirror mirror.
I know. I like
It's
mirror
just
mirror
more
better.
catchy. It's like
Or I guess I remember mirror mirror, but now that I look at it this way, I feel like magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of them all, sounds better in
Yeah.
my head.
okay. I just
It
remember
makes
mirror
sense.
mirror.
Well, there's a movie that they made called Mirror Mirror.
Oh,
It's a
there
live action
is.
Snow White.
Yeah, because Snow White's
can't
not
remember
like
the actor.
a copyrighted thing. Anybody can make Snow White adaptations. I also wonder if the mirror mirror came from Shrek, because he's also got the mirror, but I don't remember
yeah,
if
they
he
have
says
a
mirror
bunch of-
mirror.
So the live adaptation of Mirror Mirror has Julia Roberts and Lily Collins in it.
Oh wow.
I actually like that movie. I think it's a good movie. It's kind of cheesy, but it's good.
Oh, I
That one.
did watch that one. Okay,
Yeah.
I did see Mirror Mirror. I liked it too.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
I want to watch it again now. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so I'm looking it up. It does say that in Shrek, Lord Farquaad does say mirror, mirror on the wall.
Okay.
So,
So I think that's where like
when
that
I hear
disconnect
him,
comes.
Could
I'm
be.
thinking,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened here.
but growing up, I always thought it was Mirror Mirror.
Me too.
I thought it was mirror, mirror.
I don't think I
as
found out
well.
that it was Magic Mirror until I was in like high school. And I was like,
Magic.
Yeah,
I'm
which
sorry?
is weird.
Like if I go watch this again, you hear her say magic mirror.
Magic
yeah, she'll say
mirror.
Magic Mirror.
Yeah,
Magic mirror.
on the wall. Yeah,
That still doesn't sound right. I'm trying to make it
it
sound
sounds right to me in my head now that like I
Okay,
I
okay.
see it here.
Magic mirror.
But it also like it makes sense too, like because I feel like at that time they probably would have said magic mirror,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so that's why I could be making it up. But
Mirror
I'm like,
mirror is very
that-
dramatic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, I feel like this is like a 1950s, 1960s sort of
True.
thing.
True.
yeah.
We're like mirror, mirror.
If
Maybe it's
yeah.
because I know that Shrek says it now. I'm like, that sounds more modern.
Yeah. Yeah.
That could be it.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh.
So this one was also submitted by Taya, our friend. So she said,
Yeah, Taya.
There's a bit of a Mandela effect. People don't remember the one on the left. A lot of people remember the one on the right.
Really?
Yeah. And so I want to know which one you guys...
with that group of people.
The one on the right?
I thought she was
like
more
a little
somber.
bit more of like a subtle smile rather
In fact,
than like a
I
strong
thought it was
one.
actually a frown. I don't know why. I thought it was a frown, but I didn't think she was happy.
No, I think it is. I remember the one on the right. Because like in like art classes and stuff, like they always talked about how she had like a faint smile, but I don't, like it wasn't that harsh.
Faint. Yeah.
You know?
That's a smile. The left is a smile.
The left is a smile.
That is a
like,
good smile
like
there.
You woke up and you remember you didn't have work today. That's what that smile is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is nice.
No, I remember the right one as well because if you look at the left one, it just looks so like forced in comparison to the right one.
Absolutely.
It's that left one.
She's not smiling.
No, there's no way.
It's the left one.
You're lying to me.
No.
This is a prank.
No.
Where are the cameras?
Cameras are there.
Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, it's that left one. It's crazy.
Nuh-uh.
That's wild.
Yeah. Leonardo just he went crazy
All
with
of my
it.
art teachers have lied to me.
That's what I'm saying. And like it's funny too because I remember there being like a frown as well.
No,
at
you know
some
what
point.
I'm also thinking of, and there's a commercial right now of it, but even before the commercial, the farmer and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
That was in my head all the time too, and for some reason I just mix up the two because I
Yeah.
know that those guys in the actual painting are like they're like pissed. You know,
Oh
somebody
yeah,
just
dude, they
stole
look
their pig or
so
something.
like so grim.
So
No, you
I
know what it
like
might be?
The one on the right more.
I think I like the one on the right more as well. Like if I went to a museum and I saw the one on the left, I did go to the museum. I went to the Louvre.
really,
Yeah, I did.
You've been to the Louvre.
I've
I
been
wanna
there,
go
yeah.
So bad.
2 years ago I was there and I saw the Mona Lisa, but from afar. And so for me, I'm like, maybe I do remember seeing the one on the right.
'Cause it's a lot smaller than people think it is.
It is. It's not
tiny.
even bigger than. It's like as big as this max.
Yeah.
It's so small.
It's so small.
so
And it's like
tiny.
on a wall and it's like behind ropes.
Yeah.
So you can't really
So you got
get
like
a
the
good look
ropes and
at
like
it.
if you want to look at it closely, it's like a 45-minute wait
Yeah.
to like wait in the line, go up, take your picture. Like you have like 10 seconds to take your picture and then you're out of the line.
I'll call Nicolas Cage and ask him if he wants to come take it with me.
No, seriously. Was there a Mona Lisa thing in one of like his
No,
movies?
I think it was the Declaration of
Okay, that's what it
Independence.
was.
Yes.
I was like, I don't remember
National
that.
treasure.
Yeah. No, you know what it might be though? I think in Looney Tunes Back in Action,
Okay.
like when they're at the Louvre, I think Daffy Duck erases the smile and he
Okay.
does a frown.
Okay, I think I've seen that.
I vaguely remember that happening, but I don't know for sure.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that, or like some cartoon. It was definitely
Yeah.
like a spoof of.
Yeah, because
Mona
they
Lisa.
had like everything. They had the farmer and his wife, I'm pretty sure. Now I gotta
right.
look it up.
the Mona Lisa has been
Mosolina?
stolen
Oh yes,
Really?
multiple times.
Yes, that's
apparently.
right.
Yeah.
And that's what made it more famous.
Yeah, it was
kept
more
getting
famous because it
stolen.
kept getting stolen.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Isn't that interesting?
Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe
There's
there
a
isn't
whole
Mona Lisa.
Wikipedia page about the guy that stole it. It
That's
says known
nuts.
for it, and it says theft of the Mona Lisa. That's the only thing he was known
His
for.
resume and it worked.
Iconic.
You know? I've stolen the Mona Lisa. What can I say?
He's the guy to hire for the heist.
Apparently, he worked in the museum.
Oh well, that's
just
That's so
took it.
interesting.
That's
That's
the first step.
crazy.
That's how you get in. You gotta get
That
inside.
is insider access.
We're moving.
Gosh.
When you said that, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's been stolen before.
Okay, so I don't have any more Mandela effects, or we're also out of submissions. There's
Like a,
yeah,
wait.
a sigh of
I don't have to make
Sigh of
myself look like a
relief.
fool anymore.
yeah.
I'm not an NPC. I
You know what the
promise.
crazy thing is? There's so many more.
Yeah,
I just
I'm
wrote down
There's
these
so
ones because I
many.
was like, I think we know these ones, and we
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
do these ones. But there are, gosh, dude, there's so many out there.
It's crazy.
We might have to do a round two at some point for
Absolutely.
stuff that we don't remember, don't know at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
Yeah,
Just to
that
be
would be a
like,
lot of
I
fun.
think it's that one.
Yeah,
That would
Never
be
seen
so much
this,
fun.
but I think it's that one.
exactly.
exactly.
Game
So
show.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, cave show. Start giving out awards. If you get it wrong, you get slapped or something. I don't know.
Why has someone not made that a game show
I don't know.
on like TV?
That'd be fun.
There's an app on the in case anybody's bored and wants to keep doing something like this. There's an app on the phone that has logos, but it's only giving a piece of it.
yeah.
And you
Oh.
have to look at
Those
it
are
and
kinda
give you the
fun.
background or the color, and you got to figure out which logo
Yeah.
it is.
Those are kind of fun.
I love
does
that,
sound fun.
little game or whatever you call it. I played in high school.
I used to have a game.
What's the name? I
Guess
don't
the
know.
logo or
Guess the
something.
logo?
I had a game
Interesting.
where like it showed you the logo and you had to like put in what company it was.
It's like easy
Okay.
one. There was a check, and it's like okay, Nike.
Yeah.
No.
Nike. Yeah.
All it showed was the check, and sometimes it would give you like half of the logo and you're like trying to figure out. There's some, like I think one that was like State Farm. It was the hardest thing in the world to figure out because who memorizes the State Farm logo? You know what I'm saying?
Is it a farm?
I can't even remember. It was just red.
Like,
it was red with an outline. You know, like behind State Farm, it's got like a thing. Like all it gave was that.
I would.
Yeah, no, same. I was like, this could be anything.
There's no way.
Like farmersonly.com. I don't
Farmers
know. Who knows? Holy
we
crap.
are farmers. Yeah. All right. So, with all of this talk about Mandela effects and being NPCs and all this other stuff.
Yep. Consumers unite.
Yeah, consumers unite. Gosh. I do have a theory that I want to talk about. It's not really my theory. Like other people have like had this theory. So I just want to bring it up and I want to get your thoughts and opinions on it.
Oh.
The multiverse is real and Mandela effects are proof of that.
Yeah.
And the reason for it is Mandela effects demonstrate temporal convergence.
Okay.
So what is temporal convergence? Let's kind of like, I didn't even define it.
You're just supposed to know it.
You better know what temporal convergence is.
And that's it. You guys for listening.
Bridge into a really deep hole. All right.
Bye.
See you next time.
Gosh. Okay, no, the idea is that the multiverse is real because of temporal convergence. So temporal convergence, it plays off of the idea that in the multiverse, they're like branching like paths and like different things. And so I could be sitting here and like in another universe, I'm sitting on this couch or I'm sitting on this cushion or I'm sitting on the green one or like we've like flipped or something. Or maybe it's not me that's here. Maybe it's Ice that's here and I'm the one that's doing homework or whatever. Okay. And so there's a bunch of branching realities and they're like really closely tied to each other, very closely related. And so temporal convergence is the idea that at some point, something within like the fabric of the multiverse or something causes two things to collide at one point. And so that's where we get things like Mandela effects, where people remember the Fruit of the Loom, Cornucopia. And lo and behold, somebody has a Fruit of the Loom Cornucopia shirt. And so that's the idea, is that like at some point in the multiverse, things collide, whether it's like accidental, on purpose or whatever, like somebody's puppeteering or whatever. There's a collision, and that collision is what causes us to forget. Like we don't remember for sure, did this actually happen? Or we remember something a little bit differently. And so that's the idea with like temporal convergence and the multiverse being a thing.
Wow.
So I'm curious. Do you think that's something believable?
Honestly,
do you even believe in the multiverse?
I can't even wrap my head around how big our solar system is. No, honestly,
it is.
Like we can look at pictures all day long. I like
a picture is not going to do. Like
I can look at a scale. You can show me those videos.
How big?
You know those videos where it shows you like it shows you a breadcrumb and then it goes boom 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 and here's the world and then this is Sagittarius A.
Yeah.
And you're like I can't even see. You know what I'm saying? But like, the point is I can't even fathom the size of the universe. Like, I mean, our solar system. So the universe alone, like what's like what do you call it? What we call the seeable universe, right?
Yeah. Seeable.
Like I can't disprove something like this. So I can only be like, well, it's probably possible.
That's what it is.
Why not? Like show me why it's, I can't have, somebody can't show me why it's not. As much as they can show me that it is.
Yeah.
Right? That's the cool thing about space.
It's a gray area.
It is such a gray area.
Space is a gray area. I love it.
It is. Do you believe in the multiverse, Cherish?
Part of me does. Just because it's like cool that something can have like different branches of itself, you know? And like, who am I to be like, it's not, you know? Like that's not real.
Yeah.
Because even naturally, like a tree.
Yeah.
Every one of its leaves are the same, but they're different from a different tree.
Yes.
Right? So it's interesting how like even in nature, you can see proof of like, okay,
patterns,
there's difference, but at the same time you look at them and it's like, no, they're all tied to another, to that tree. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one thing that like also gets me is like, I don't believe in the multiverse, but I do think it's possible. Okay. Maybe I should rephrase this. I believe in the multiverse sometimes because I'm like, you know what? There's a version of me, like a version of me that's out there balling out. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to try to be like that guy.
Right.
And maybe that's not even like multiverse. Maybe that's just like this is what my best self could be.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to shoot for.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's like so fun to think about.
So that's me.
The thing.
I want to
so
be fun and I want to like, creatively be like, oh, that'd be so cool. And then my logical side comes in and absolutely devastates everything and goes, think about how many variables have to be the same.
Yeah.
How many asteroids like can't hit that? Like for you to be alive somewhere else in a different reality, like it's definitely above me. That's for sure. Like that is my opinion on it. It is beyond me.
That's some quantum physics,
Einstein,
Stephen Hawking.
For real.
I'll stick with my like 1 + 1 = 2. Stay it up. But who knows?
There's so many possibilities.
Absolutely.
And we don't know everything.
We don't.
And we probably won't know everything.
We probably won't.
We certainly won't. Even like 1,000 years from now, we still won't know it all.
It's not even that we won't. I'll be honest, and like I don't want to.
Yeah.
No, really. Like knowledge is great and everything, but you don't want to because over time you start to realize like it just is more weight.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather just run.
Yeah.
Instead of
like existential dread sort of thing. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. Okay.
There's
I get
a
it.
million of me out there. Like why do I matter then? Like if you really keep thinking about it, it gets honestly.
Yeah.
Unless
No, I see where you're coming.
For me, I'll say for me, it gets darker and darker and darker and darker. I'm like, no, I like the feeling of like me thinking, you know what? I am the one in me. Only me, not that I'm putting myself above anybody, but I am the only me.
Yeah, I'm unique. And I'm special.
I'm existence. I've made it as myself, and that's something to celebrate every single day.
It is. You could also think of it as I'm not alone.
Right.
You could think of it that way too, and like I'm so special that
two sides
there's
of the coin.
Lots of me.
Right. And
out there now.
And following that, if I met one,
I'm so cool that the universe had to just keep going.
They had to keep making me.
I'd like to think like what you think like imagine you meet yourself somehow, some way, a portal opens up like Rick and Morty. They take you there, but you see yourself and you're like I feel like I would dap myself up instantly. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I'm saying,
what is going on?
Hey,
like, talk to me. You remember this part? Like, what happened in you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Of course, it'd be like fun, but
No, it's so fun to think about because I don't think I ever really cared about the multiverse until Rick and Morty. Like when I saw it like in 2017, like when season 3 came out, and then I was like, I have to go back and watch everything.
Right.
So I watched it all, and I was like, this is like such a cool concept. Like I never
the multiverse,
thought about.
The multiverse came to birth as even like a topic of discussion like recently, right? Like past 50
It did,
years,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Very
It might
big.
have been existent before, but it definitely wasn't talked about as much.
Yeah.
Because,
Could have been like
we're
Interstellar.
ready for it kind
Yeah.
of thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. It's definitely a stretch. It's a mind stretch.
Yeah.
But
It is.
and, we're putting it in superheroes like everywhere now. Like
Marvel.
It's everywhere.
Everything
now,
about Marvel is now in the
cat's out of
multiverse.
bag, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to like picture like an alternate version of you too. Like, like a portal opens up here and there's a blue version of you walking out. He's like, "What's up?"
He sits down, grabs the mic. He's like, okay, I'm ready.
That's what I'm picturing. Like a blue version of you, a red version of you,
Yeah, no, really.
a green version of ice.
Exactly. What is going on?
Gosh. That's like what I picture is like a bunch of like, because it could be anything. It could be like an alien version of you, like a lizard version of you.
Well, for me, even that, like personality wise, I believe our personalities they're because of all of our combined experiences.
Yeah.
Right? And of course, there's a natural instinct to it, but it's padded with what you've witnessed in life, what you felt. But like, there's so many times where it was within a split second that a decision had to be made.
Yeah.
How is that split second? What if that wasn't made, and therefore you meet
That's
yourself
a good
and you guys
question.
are completely
And they're completely different people.
Yeah.
But you look the same, you act the same, you like the same food, like stuff like that's the same. But you just, I don't know.
Yeah, because you're not clones.
Yeah.
They have a different humor. Like they laugh at different things. You're like,
You tell a joke in their straight face.
you're like, yeah.
You're like, okay.
Tough crowd. Maybe we're
Gosh.
yeah. All right, go back.
Yeah.
Put that thing back where it came from. Or so
Who brought this in?
Yeah.
Step back on your pad, dog. Get out of here. Beat boot back to Glorgon 5.
Oh, I love it.
Good.
I love it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, temporal convergence.
Yeah, I think there's other people too that theorize that like the multiverse could be real, maybe like from your dreams or whatever, like whatever you're dreaming, that's you in another like universe, like experiencing something. I don't know too much about that, but I don't know. Dreams are weird. They could be portals.
No, I agree.
Dreams are weird.
I agree. Alan Watts has an interesting take on dreams. Point is, I also like the multiverse theories because it's honestly it's not the same. Like people's versions of it.
Yeah.
Like even Marvel's compared to somebody else who has a bit, like everybody thinks of it in a different way.
Yep.
That's what's interesting to me. So that's why I like to see the differences there. Are there any similarities, you know? But yeah, it's definitely a deep topic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so interesting. Like I love thinking about it because I'm like, what would life be if we were on like a different planet and we were all like avatars?
Absolutely.
We were all blue people with tails.
Right. Same personalities, but
same personalities, just completely different environment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thinker.
Because like if the multiverse is real and there's infinite universes,
or
that does exist. Yeah, that does exist in some form or another. Anyways, that's all I got. I don't got anything else other than that. It's just a fun little Mandela effects. Let's look a little silly.
It was fun.
We're definitely NPCs.
Yeah.
kind of nice.
I'm rethinking my whole life right now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. If you guys like the Mandela effects, let us know. We'll do a part 2.
Yeah.
And we'll get some harder Mandela effects. Things that we are not too familiar with, have not seen. But anyways, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Really, really, really appreciate it. Love the support. Love all the submissions that you guys gave us. We'll be doing more things like that, whether it's Mandela effects or theories or topics to do in general. Like we'll do whatever you guys tell us for the most part. For the most part.
with a few few lines.
Exactly.
No, I'm not going to take the Mona Lisa.
We are not going to steal it.
He might not. I might. Me and Isaac, we'll do it. We'll do our heist movie off of that or something.
Yeah, and then you point fingers at me, and I'll be like, "Oh, you got video footage of me." You know?
Gosh,
that's over.
Oh gosh.
I'm just playing.
Yeah. Anyways, don't forget to leave a like, hit subscribe, leave a 5-star rating, whatever platform you are on. Super duper duper appreciated. Really means a lot. We're almost at 1,000 subs on YouTube. Once we hit that, I will be giving away $300. So make sure to like, sub, tell your friends, do what you got to do. All of that said, my name is Diego.
My name is Matt.
My name is Cherish.
And we will see you next time.
Oh.